Hi everybody, I'm John Cullen, Principal of Bulldog Marketing and Sales, and welcome to 10 Signs You're a Pet Business Clown. How to go from the big top to the big league. Let's get started. The first sign is you have one SKU. Yep, you're a pet business clown. You need a minimum of 6 to 10 SKUs, and I talk about this a lot in a lot of my videos, and it's worth repeating because you need to create a brand block on shelf. And number two, no buyer wants to do the paperwork for one SKU. You're going to get lost on the shelf. The buyer knows it. You should know it. Unless you want to spend money like $75,000 to $120,000 on infomercials to sell directly to consumers on TV, get more SKUs. The more the better. It can be different shapes, sizes, whatever, flavors. Number two, your marketing budget is zero. Yep, you're a pet business clown. Why is it that the pet business thinks they're immune from spending money on marketing? Okay, I know it's a push business, always has been, it probably will be for quite some time to come. But the reality is you do need to spend some money on marketing. Sorry, products just don't sell themselves, and you cannot sell something to someone that has never heard of that product. So you need some level of awareness. People can't buy what they've never heard of. I also talk about that in some of my other videos as well. So get a marketing budget and start figuring it out, because you're not going to sell a product by osmosis, even in the pet business. Number three, you think posting cute dog pictures on Facebook will drive demand for your product. Yep, you're a pet business clown. If you have less than 100,000 Facebook fans, stop wasting your time. You're speaking to yourself. Facebook is great for people like Coca-Cola who have 45 million fans and they can remind people with promotions to drink Coke. But for you, you need an appointment at Petco. You need an appointment at Petsmart. Okay? You need to start doing marketing to get brand awareness. Forget about Facebook. All right? And forget about social media in general. You're wasting your time. Just because it's free doesn't mean it's worthwhile. Number four, you think you can get into a major account without a rep. Yep, you're a pet business clown. It's next to impossible to get an appointment at a major retailer without a rep, because the rep has a relationship and you don't. And the rep is working with your competitors. Or your competitors have good reps, so you need a good rep too to level the playing field. Okay, you can cold call the account all day long. You're never going to get an appointment that way. So get yourself a good rep, and believe me, most pet reps are terrible. Okay, but find a good one and get an appointment and start selling your product in a meaningful way. Number five, you have no brand recognition and think Petsmart will carry your product. You're a pet business clown. Petsmart requires a 50% or better consumer brand recognition to consider your product. That means if you went out and you asked 1,000 people if they've ever heard of your product, 50% or more, or 500 people better have said yes, or Petsmart is going to put you under their private label brand, and they're going to grow their business instead of yours. So what are you doing today to get people to know about your product? I hope it's not posting cutesy pictures of dogs on Facebook. Stop being a clown, get some awareness, do some marketing, and then sell to Petsmart. Number six, you believe the ridiculous category stats that pet is a $50 billion industry, and you quote those numbers. You're a pet business clown. Okay, the number is inflated by vet visits, medications, live animal sales, grooming services, food, treats, etc. So unless you're doing those categories, most likely the total industry is more like 11 billion for everybody else. So don't buy into all the hype. You think you can build business with distributors. Yep, you're a pet business clown. Distributors are basically trucks that move product from one door to mom and pop doors, okay, from their warehouse to mom and pops. And they do very little to sell your product, okay? They're order takers. And in this economy, they're deleting more SKUs than they're adding. So it's going to be very, very difficult for your product with no awareness to be built through distributors. So either you're going to have to drive demand on your own and use the distributor as the truck, or go after chains or do something else, because it's going to be very hard to drive any meaningful volume through distributors in this economy. You don't know how to pay for marketing or PR. I get this all the time from people. How do I pay for marketing and PR? You're a pet business clown. You put marketing in the cost of your product. 10 to 15% of the cost of your product should be set aside for marketing and PR expenses. Take the money from your margin. Don't be greedy. If you need to do it, just pay for marketing, okay? You just do it, because you are not going to be able to sell product without getting awareness built, okay? People can't buy what they've never heard of, okay? So just get it out of your head. You can't keep all the margin. You write dealer orders at trade shows. Okay, I just came from the Backer show. You don't go to Backer to sell to mom and pop stores. Okay, so again, you're a pet business clown. Ask dealers at the shows who their favorite distributor is and write the order for the distributor. When the show's over, call the distributor or even go directly at the show with an envelope filled with orders and say, hey, do you want to fulfill the product? I have 50 orders for you, Mr. Distributor. The guy is going to say yes, and now you've just forced your way into a new distributor. Okay? Stop being a clown, put the rubber nose away, and this is the way you go to business and you go to market. Your packaging looks like a fourth grader designed it. You're a pet business clown. After your product being phenomenal and great, your packaging is the most important thing and the most important marketing element you can spend money on. Okay? It's your silent salesperson. It can be the difference between someone choosing your product and your competitor's product on shelf. Don't skimp here. Okay? It's not your fault. And I know I'm being really harsh, okay? It's not your fault, but let's put the rubber nose away and let's talk about it, okay? I know a lot of people are new to the industry and they don't know the nuances. You really are an inventor and you're great at product development, but you just don't know that much about marketing and sales. You've never studied marketing or sales in any formal way, and so you don't really know how to get started. Don't be a clown. Are you operating your business in the big top? Do you want to get to the big league? Call us for a free half-hour consult. It's free. It's free. Why wouldn't you call? Okay? My time is available for free. For 1/2 hour, I'll point you in the right direction. We'll stop clowning around. We won't wear rubber clown noses. We won't wear big shoes. And we'll get down to business and we'll put you in the right direction. Thank you so much for your time. Again, I'm John Cullen. I'm the principal of Bulldog Marketing and Sales. Thank you for joining me for 10 signs that you are a pet business clown and how to go from the big top to the big league. Thanks again.